Hey, hello. I hope you can hear me good. Let's start this live stream. So let's see what is going on with the markets on today. I hope you can join this. Let me check if everything is good. And yeah, yep, sound is good. So let's start this one. So guys, let me check a few moments, and we're going to start there. So okay, I just set up my chat so I can see what you're typing in. So if you have some questions, just drop them in the chat, and let's go. So um, here is my setup on the Bitcoin, and this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking on 30-minute time frame, and I'm also looking at Kaji, not candlesticks. This is Kaji, and it's set up like 10 seconds. I really like how it shows inside the day, because when you're looking on this one, I get more sense to the chart than on the candlesticks. It's just for me personal preference. So yeah, I'm getting used to it, and I really like how it looks, and it really helps me to spot some really nice opportunities on the markets. So here I have 30-minute charts. So we're looking on intraday, and today US Open was quite a good entry for the short. I had an entry over here from 59,600 and down to 58,900. It was quick scalp in a matter of few minutes. However, market dropped it a little bit lower. Didn't expect that one, but after that, we got really quick recovery. So you can see here it's just only a couple more, couple hours that all of these kind of things happened, and yeah, that's it. So right now I'm looking for the market structure, and I can see that the market is creating some kind of triangle over here, and we could potentially have a nice uh, rebound here from 59,800. Let's see how the market will go. I suppose that we might go to the higher range bound here to 60,200 ish before any other moves right here. And to look, let's see on the S&P 500 as well, because stock market is actually showing really nice dynamics, and sometimes if you don't see opportunities on Bitcoin, you can see them on stock market, and that could help you to spot some interesting things on the Bitcoin as well. So here I have S&P 500, the same setup, 30-minute time frame on candlestick and 10-second Kaji setup. So right here on the S&P 500, we currently at 5,360. We looking like some kind of flag is on the development here, and we might have some interesting action over here, because uh, over the last Friday and even today we got only range bound market, very thin price action. Was really hard to trade this one, um, especially today's open was quite interesting in terms of volatility. However, I didn't manage to take any trades right here, but yeah, was just looking on this one and trying to follow up the market. And so far, we are looking at this price action. I don't really know where it's going to go, because um, from like, okay, let's switch to 1 hour time frame and see where it is sitting right now. So it's sitting in the middle of previous range. Nothing major happening here, but I don't know. Right now it's trying to break down. You can see if this is like if we draw this one as a flat line, it's going to be a possible attempt to break down from 5355 down to 5345 ish. That is going to be our possible range for next move. And for Bitcoin, no, it's not going to the upside. We looking for some price action over here at 59,700. So yeah, it's quite interesting where it's going to go. I don't really know. It's not looking really that good to trade right now. Um, so just watching currently on this one, and yeah, it's breaking down from this trend line. So it is good to see this. Um, so let me switch over here. 59,600. Okay, not moving too fast actually. And yeah, intraday today is looking quite very thin market right now. It's not making any such big moves over here, just creating some kind of structure. um I would say that the few levels over here is quite interesting to me. I'm looking at 59,300 as a possible confirmation for some kind of action over here. So if that was a double top, like it's possibly that is double top, then 59 to 300 is going to be the neckline for the double top. And so in this case, we might have the price action to the downward to reach 58, 58 100, 58 200 as a target for the double top over here. But from 30-minute time frame, it's I should say that it's barely making any sense right here. And let me just make a few adjustments on the chart, um, like this. So where we at right here? We almost touching the resistance line right here. So we barely touched it with today move to 60,700. And right now we are in a rebound from it. So there is not much sense, to be honest. And from what I saw today in the morning, that okay, we got some interesting price action versus RSI. So down here I have a RSI, a market with a few arrows, and you can see that okay, we got lower low on RSI right here, and but the price is not making lower low, so it's making bullish divergence over here, and we got from it we got the move to the upside. However, it was quite volatile, and it wasn't that simple to trade. And from what I'm looking at, I'm not really sure that this divergence is going to support more bullish price action. It's really hard to say that. Um, and from what I'm looking is we are currently developing this channel. So I hope you can see this more clearly. This is the channel that we are in since 62,700, and right now we are still developing it. We're still there, and um, it's not that simple to trade, I think. The first thing is that okay, we still not breaking through the resistance, and we are not close to support range. And so that means that we don't have uh, any kind of support to trade this one. In terms of in bullish trend, we like to trade after the breakout, and or to trade a downside move, but we still don't have any support over here on this price action. So I think we still need to wait a little bit over here. And if we zoom out to 1 hour time frame, so you can see that we are still in the process of rebound from this huge move to the downside from 70,000 to almost 49,000 dollars. So we moving inside this inside this range, and this range is basically it's showing us that we are in really not decided where it's going to go. So from like Fibonacci standpoint, we are at in the middle of the range, exactly in the middle at 0.5 of Fibonacci. I hope you can see this one over here, and um, yeah, that's 0.5, 0.3. So we're still there. We didn't move too much in terms of this range. And so I'm not really sure that we are in the uptrend or in the downtrend. We are currently still in the middle. And yeah, I'm going to back to 30-minute time frame over here and zoom out. I'm sorry, zoom into the lower time frames. So we're still moving inside this one. Let's see how it will go. And for now, I'm not taking any action in terms of position sizes and in terms of entering any new positions in BTC. It's just simply because I'm not quite sure where it's going to go in the middle of this range. From other points, let's back to the S&P 500. So you can see that S&P 500 making really boring moving. It's not making any great developments over here. Um, I don't know. I'm personally I look into the downside move actually over here, and I'm kind of waiting if it's going to support this one. I'm looking for the downside. Let me know what you think. Like if you're watching right now, that would be great to see if you guys what you guys thinking about this one. Um, so yeah, let's see how it goes. So speaking of some numbers over here, so what I got on the left is so coin market cap. We got here top. What is it? It's top 8 coins right here and tokens. So on the first place we got Bitcoin, then Ethereum, Binance Coin, Solana, XRP, Ton, and Dogecoin. So this is the top of the coins. What else we have here? Cardano, Tron, Avalanche, Polkadot. So you can see over here that, okay, what we got. So pretty much everything, everything is moving in the pretty much similar fashion, in similar price action, except Tron. You can see that Tron is having different shape on this chart, on this little chart. And what else? Polkadot, not really different. Concash, what else? Litecoin. So, I see APT. So APT is making different moves over here. So it's quite interesting to see what altcoins is performing better than Bitcoin, or you know. So far, Bitcoin, Ethereum, pretty much the same in terms of shape of this chart. So this is 7-day chart, and yeah, what interesting is here is, so let's see Tron. Let's see Tron, and let's look on the Tron and how it goes. So Tron USDT, let's see where it's heading, and wow, it's actually interesting. So from daily, from the daily, we got in the middle of the range. So we are in the middle of this range and moving pretty slow. And the volatilities here is well, it's not that bad. But the overall price action, it's not really interesting to buy. Actually, it's not for holding. So from this one, I got, so you can see there is a really tiny range and um, rising channel, and this rising channel converted to the downward channel. So this is where we're going right now. And from levels perspective, I think Tron is going to reach several levels. Let me show you this. So okay, this one we already here at 012, then 012.5. So it's really hard to say it. So 1000 to 1250, 1230. It's the levels that you can use on this one. I don't know if you like to trade this one, but I'm not really. I'm not really enjoying to trade such things. And let's see what else we have. So what is kind of different from all this kind of price action that we saw, like on Bitcoin, Ethereum, on Tron, the only thing is different is this shape of this channel. So volatility over here was um, pretty low compared to other like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other stuff. So pretty much the same. It's just looking a little bit different. APT. Let's see. This one APT. Let's check APT and see where it's going. APT. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Just a tiny bit. So from long-term perspective, we got several interesting things over here. So first, we got major resistance at 19 and major support at roughly 5. So this market is moving inside this range of 5 and 20. But uh, everything is going to change, and it's not going to be the same in such a long term. Like it's moving in this range from 2023, and I don't think it's going to hold like this one, and I don't think it's going to hold in this range for next couple of years. But so uh, we got this downtrend line right here. We don't have any kind of, you know, big trend lines that's looking like this one. Okay, we got this one, this developing trend line that we already trying to, trying to break, or trying to just to sell the rip from this one. So it's not that clear. The only trend line that is more clear to me is this one. You can see that we got more touches over here, and this trend line is more solid, at least to my liking. And yeah, so APT, it's under some resistance over here, and we are in the range of 5 to almost 7 inside this resistance range and and this super range. So I'm going to highlight this support range with box. So this support range 5 point, 5.4 and 5 oh, right? So this support range is the support range for APT, but from resistance standpoint, we got several levels, and this one, so 6.7, 7.7. This is the resistances for APT, and we inside this range. And going back to 4 hour time frame, hope this makes sense for you guys. Just let me know if you have some questions down here, and just use the chat. So yeah, so from this movement of APT, we can see that, okay, we got some kind of a rising trend line over here, and we got some uh, resistance ahead. So what we can do over here, I don't know. I'm not really like to join such markets in terms of um, futures trading or spot trading. I don't really like how it looks, at least to me, you know. And yeah, everything could happen over here. And from 1 hour time frame, um, not much happening over here as well. So so it looks like it's going to make some pullback. It's going to make some pullback. So you can see over here from the last move, it made the rebound at 0618 Fibonacci, and we are still in this range. So going lower time frame, let's see where it's going. So lower time frame, 15-minute time frame, it's not very compelling. It's not telling me a lot. Um, nah, nothing too much. So, not really interesting, at least to me. I don't really think that is going to provide any kind of cool setup to trade. It's just looking different if we compare it to the other markets. So yeah. Sui is over here. Let's check Sui USDT. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much similar to the APT in terms of shape, but well, I don't know. Where is the kind of interesting setups? I don't see any interesting in this particularly. I don't think it's going to be um any profitable trade over here. Maybe some shorts, but it's kind of risky one. The volatility here is pretty crazy. Like 10% to the upside. Okay, 10-15% to the downside. It's fine, but okay, this is a really big chance to the move to the upside. So from 15-minute time frame, yeah, it's not looking to go up to me, honestly. So it's breaking through this resistance support, and so probably it's going to have some move to the downside. And where is it going to land? Well, to me, it's looks like it could potentially go to the 102, then pull back a little bit, and then go to almost to 10. So to me personally, I don't really think that is going to go to the upside. And yeah, that's it. So guys, if you have some questions over here, or maybe you want to ask your altcoin, or I don't know, maybe stocks, what do you guys looking at? Then I'm going to check for you, and let's discuss where it's going, and see uh what we can do about it. So over here, I also have some interesting charts. So from recent, I have AvaTrade. So Aave trade joined just today. It was quite interesting to me. So why I joined Aave is actually it's because of this really interesting and oh yeah, you can see it over here. So we got this falling wedge shape. We broke through the resistance. We actually retest the resistance once again, and I currently take only two take profits over here, but the major take profit at 99 is still on the play. Let's see how it goes. It's not that beautiful, actually. I don't really like how altcoins is currently looking inside the day. Um, it's just I don't think it's going to go up from this shape. It's not the shape to go up actually, and yeah, it's probably going to make some moves inside 94, 95, maybe 93 as well before any major decision. So I'm really glad that took a few profits over here at 96 and 94, and so right now it's just a nonsense. So I don't really like to what I see over here. So I'm not really sure that it's going to go up from this shape. It's not looking that one. Maybe it's going to create another shape and then go up, because from 1 hour time frame and from just simply levels, just simply this shape, it looks like okay. We got somewhere to move. We still going to probably going to move to over here to 99. But it depends. It depends on the market a lot. So back to Bitcoin, where is going, where is heading. So Bitcoin over here, it's trying to push below 59,600. I see some confirmation over here that we trying to break out. I'm going to, I don't know, I'm going to place one sell over here. So selling over here, setting stop loss. I think at 60, okay, 60, 70, 60, 39 is going to be good. Then take profit over here at 59 something. So let's see how it goes. I don't think that we're going to break, but I mean, I don't think we're going to break lower. Maybe we're going to stop right at 59,300 like so, but there is a chance that we're going to go to 59, and if we go below 59 to 300, we're going to go lower to 58 300, possibly once again today. So for now I'm setting up this trade like this, and we're going to stay live until this trade goes in some direction, and we're going to see how it goes. So S&P. Oh, so yeah. Oh my God, I missed this trade because of some cryptos. Um, yeah, S&P. You can see the S&P break down to the downside, and we got here. What we got here? So 5350. So we broke through this one. It was quite boring, and now it's not. So quite interesting. Um, man, really uh I don't really think that I could have a better trade, but okay. Uh, it is what it is. It is missing opportunity, but there is some diminishing returns in that. But anyways, so it's trying to break more. I'm going to sell here a little bit. I'm going to use tight stop loss over here. I don't want to lose too much if this is going to different direction. So I'm going to set up my target profit at 5,338. Let's see how it goes, because I'm not quite sure on this one. Where it's going to go. It looks like it could dip lower. there is a high chance that we're going to break through this support range and going to fall over to 5323, something like this. Because we kind of still in this range. We try to break through it, but it's just not moving too much. So yeah, I'm going to be on the short side over here as well. Um, and see how it goes. So Bitcoin currently going good, quite good. Yeah, let's see. So S&P breaking lower. Okay, this is really small trade. I didn't want to make any bigger trades. Um, okay, I'm going to trail this take profit over here a little bit, but I'm not sure it's going to. Let's modify it over here, like plus $50. Okay, so all right, yeah. So it's there. It's making some moves over here, and Bitcoin. What is happening over here? Right. Like I said, I'm not really sure that it's going to break down that much. Just simply because if it's going to break even to 59,300, it's going to be a major breakout on the intraday, just because of this support that is there, right? So I'm not quite sure that uh, it's going to go there. So I'm going to see how it goes. So you can see that S&P is going away from my take profit, and yeah, basically I adjusted it, and that's why it's going. So, and S&P 500 is not that quick compared to other assets, and so it could be quite boring and frustrating to trade this one, and especially like okay, we saw this breakdown, and we try to take some trade over here and try to take as much as possible from here. And so it first fold on the like 13 points, and right now it's falling only on 10. And our take profit is on almost as well, as almost 13 points as well. So yeah, let's hope that is going to do this. Right now it's trying to make some structure at 5344. That's another level. And so I don't know, I'm probably going to hold a little bit. Coin. My Bitcoin is just shaking and moving around these levels. It's not too many power to to push in either direction. That's not always the bad sign, but sometimes it's just not that cool, not that cool to trade. So we're going to see how it goes. And yeah. Oh, no, it's just not there. Okay, let's see where it's going to follow. And Bitcoin is also not making these moves. Yeah, so it is what it is. All right. So what else we can take about? So here is we got. Come on, move to the downside. Just not making any moves over here. You're slowly taking some small steps. One, two, three. Just really small steps. Okay. Right. So sometimes you just need to have some patience because, like in today's print was actually a really tricky one. And I got the trade over here on this breakout from 559 500, and I thought, okay, it's going to the downside. However, when I opened the trade in the next few minutes, it's just going to the upside, and I said, okay, guys, maybe I should add to the position, or I don't know, maybe close it. But yeah, eventually I just stayed on the trade and didn't add more, didn't close it partially or to the full. I just stay where I placed the trade, where I placed the stop loss, where my strategy was my initial strategy was that, okay, we're breaking through 59 500, then the stop loss was over here at 59 59 900, as I if I recall it correctly, and then the target profit was at 59. So so the idea was just like this. So we're breaking out, and we got stop loss over here. If we're making higher high, and yeah, and then the market is making some move to the upside. It looks like, okay, it might broke through the this high, and things like this, but eventually it didn't. So I made the profits, and if I wasn't too patient with this trade, I was probably going to lose more money, right? But right now, this is what I'm trying to say, that sometimes you need to stay in the trade. Sometimes you need to, to follow your initial strategy, and yeah, it just could happen because if we got the breakdown from this trend line, we possibly could have some kind of retest of this trend line over here at 59,780, and then go more to the downside. Let's see. Let's see how it will go. S&P meanwhile, bouncing around this level, not making too much move. Right, right here you can see that it's started to create um some kind of support, rising support, where it can break down from it. And what we got here, this level, this is the level of 5347.7, where we can start to go lower, I think. At least what I'm thinking is going to create another possibly higher low over here, make some shake around, and then shoot to the upside. This is what I think is going to happen in um next 10, maybe 15 minutes. That there is a possibility of this one, because right now it's just struggling to break through 5-3, 5-3-40, even to break from 5-3-40. So that's why I'm going to change my target profit over here to 5-3-40.7. And yeah, so let's see. And Bitcoin, so trying to retest this line, 5,970 So let's see how it goes. Over here I got some resistance. I hope this makes sense for you guys. If you got like have some questions over here, like, or you, I don't know, maybe you use different approach, maybe some indicators, or stuff like this. Let me know what you guys using, what you guys um actually following for the markets. And yeah, so um okay, let me check what we got. So from our chat group, we But we don't have too much discussion going on right now. But from what I've saw on our chat group in Telegram, it's that Ahmad sent the chart over here with some Elliott waves perspective, and I don't know how to share it over here on the live stream, but I hope those who are in the chat is going to come back and see. So he's proposing that his price is probably going to not stay on the 60K and probably going to go lower to 30 uh 35, 36, 36, 37. So some levels like, I don't know, it's really really low. um like he's saying that okay, we're not going to hold this much on over here, and we just going to what's going on over here. Uh-huh. Okay, so he's proposing that price is going to dig from from 60K down to 37. It's kind of interesting perspective, and I don't know. At least to me, this kind of shape, it's not really new. I think most of you guys saw this comparison in between. Let's make it for 4 days time frame. So I pretty much sure that many people of you saw this comparison between COVID drop and what we currently have. So we got lowering lows and lowering highs, and over here we got the same lowering highs and lowering lows. So it's quite similar in this perspective, and yeah, I don't really know if we're going to rebound like this. So far, like if we're looking on this time scale, we got pretty much the same rebound from this drop. We pretty much in the same um, behavior, in the same shapes over here, but it's really hard to speculate on this one because we compare it. Then okay, when we got the COVID drop, um, we move it in a different price levels, obviously, and we move it in different um, volatility. And right now, volatility is way different. It's much lower on the intraday and in the daily scales than it was. So yeah, there is a room for growth, obviously, and if we're going to recover like this, it's going to be a really good sign for the future, for the markets. And but right now it's really hard to tell if we're going to stay and if you're going to climb higher through 60, through 61. That is quite hard to say. All right, so what we got here on our trade, still bouncing around, nothing major happened. So S&P 500, it's not looking that good. So it's trying to break through 5350, and if it's going to break through 5350, that would means that okay, that is probably going to go higher. So I'm going to move my stop loss over here to 5350 0.5. That's it. I'm not going to hold it. I'm not going to hold the loser over here. So it's obviously that we need to cut the trades as soon as possible. So for Bitcoin over here, I think we Yeah, so S&P 500 is just closed with a stop loss, so that's it. Um, so we're going with a small loss over here, and the price is creating a little bit different shape, and it's probably going to revisit 5355. So let's see how it will go. And Bitcoin over here, I don't think it's going to make something different. Um, at least from what I'm looking on S&P, and when you trade these two markets simultaneously, you will see that they go in kind of hand in hand, and they try and not replicate moves of each other, but sometimes they just making quite similar price actions and quite similar price moves during the day. So when you trade one, you can pretty much copy the trade on a different, and you're going to see the similar outcome. So mm, I'm not really liking how it going through this resistance. So yeah, I was thinking to just shut this trade. It's just not looking for a good one. Um, right, too many lines over here. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so come on, go down. You know. So yeah, so we kind of moving in this triangle, and yeah. So what we got over here? Right. Right, guys. So let me know what you think. What we should check on the next live stream. I don't know. Maybe we're going to set up this as a weekly live stream, or maybe a couple times a week. I'm still don't know how will be better for everybody. And for now, I'm looking for some decent trades and inside the day, and trying to scalp these markets and see how it goes for me. For So I hope for next couple of weeks we're going to see more interesting stuff over here, and yeah. So for this trade, we're still there. We're still not making any kind of big moves, and not really like how it goes right now. So you can see that it's trying to break out, trying to stay at above 59,800, trying to stay above 59,800. If it's going to push above 59,800, I think it's going to go higher. So it finds a support at 59,500. And what it was yeah, so this was this support, and yeah, pretty much nothing else. No, so it's not really making any moves over here. So I'm going to cut at least oh 05 from here. I'm going to cut over here oh 05, taking some loss here, but yeah, So let's see. So you can see the market is really seen over here. It's not making any moves, and even though we're looking on the really low time frames, it's just not moving. It's not just moving. So if we go to the candlestick chart, maybe some of you going to be more familiar with this one. And so you can see on the 30-second time frame, it just, just trying to stay in this range. 59,600 is just bouncing around. So right now, it's making breakout through 59,800. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm going to stay a little bit more for this one and see, but um where is this? Yeah, okay. So I really like how it looks on here. Like I got these brackets for take profit and stop loss. And here I have a more clean version of the chart and to see where we at. So we're trying to break through 59,850, and it looks like it got some success over here. So I don't know. Maybe I'm going to just close this trade because it's not looking particularly good. It's not looking strong to go to the downside. It's just shaking around 59 560,000 100 ish, and it's just not making any kind of move to the downside or to the upside, so it's not showing any setup over here. So uh going back below 59,800 once again over here. What is doing S&P? Yeah, it's really good that we closed this trade over here. Just another shootout to the upside. It's breakthrough 5350. It's right now at 535. Okay, I got this one. I think I got this one. We got this triangle has been emerged over here at 5355. Let's see where it goes. I don't know. Um, well, it's really just a sideways market, and sometimes it's just hard to trade this one. I don't know. Um, just the structure is a little bit different from what I get used to, but it is what it is. So Bitcoin is move back below 59,800. It's not looking that simple. It's not looking that simple. It's just bouncing around more, and just not making any kind of moves over here. So, I'm just really curious if it's going to go lower. I'm just not sure that it's going to make it right now. Maybe if stay a little bit longer for this one, and maybe we could get some decent price action. But right now it's just not there. It's just not making any sense to me. So you can see this the same triangle that I got on the 5 minute time frame. I got over here. So we need to break below 5,600 and below 59 525 at least. And so if we go below these levels, we going to see more downward action. And from like what I was looking for is that okay, we could break through it. We could break through it, but it took a little bit longer. So right now it's trying to push again. Um, like I said, I'm still not quite sure if it's going to do this, but yeah, there's a high chance. So let's see. S&P back back to where we started, right? So yeah, so it's rebounded from here. So I guess the lesson here is just try to short from resistances, not from some kind of consolidation periods. However, sometimes it's working good. Like in some price actions, like we got on the Monday, uh, some consolidation trades could actually work and could actually make some nice and decent profits. But it's not working every day, so you have to adapt. You have to find a way to trade the markets, and it is what it is. So trying to push over here through 59, 530, 520. Um, trying to break. Couple more minutes to break this one or to stay on this one. Let's see. I'm thinking to lower my stop loss just a little bit higher than previous high over here. Just a little bit. I'm not really want to risk too much because it's not kind of trade that I'm expected. Not that big trade that I expected, to be honest. So let's see how it will go. Yep. No, it's not trying. It's not breaking through 59 530. It's just staying above, trying to stay above 559 600. But it's really tight range. You can see over here that we got really tight range. The triangle over here is just collapsing at exactly these numbers. And on the 5 minute time frame, you can see point of control is located exactly at our 59 700. And the volume is actually just disappearing over here. You can see volume is just really stepping down so much. It's just an indication uh of the breakout. So on the breakout in either side, into the upside or to the downside, we're going to see a much bigger spike of volume over here, and it's going to happen in the next few minutes, I think. So my bet is that we're going to break down from this shape. This is my bet, and this is what I'm trying to do over here. So let's see how it will go. I think as we're going to see a couple more minutes before the break it down or breakout to the upside. It's just a boring game of waiting. Sometimes this is what we do. So Let's see. S&P. Well, not much to say. You're just shaking around these levels. I guess somebody could size this opportunity to get over these levels and trade, but I mean it's really hard to follow this one. I'm not quite sure that there is a good opportunity. At least for what I'm looking for is okay. If we got the breakout from 53, 58, 59 ish, um, then we could potentially go to the upside because this triangle it's quite big and it's still somehow looking bullish um, because of a few things like we got rise to the upside over here and this triangle um, developed from the uptrend. So the triangles usually, if we speaking technically, the triangles usually are continuation models. So that being said, it means that okay, we possibly will go higher, right? So this is what can actually happen, right? But whatever the case, whatever the case is going to be, I'm not quite sure. So Bitcoin here, it's not trying to break down, not trying to go lower. Um, really tiny range, just bouncing around our entry, not doing too much. And, so we where we was. So if we going back to this area and this chart over here, and let's switch to daily. Let's switch to daily. So, well, you can see, okay, we got the pullback from 49 up to 62, 62. Yeah, so to 62. And you can see over here that we still got this fear and greed index at 25. That's really low. I mean, when the fear and greed index going this low, it's just an indication that we are in bear market, right? And then, okay, that is possible buying the deep opportunity. However, um, right now we currently on the pullback and the fear and greed index still low, still remains really low. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if we're going to see some swings on fear and greed index. I'm not quite sure if we're going to see that, but from what I'm looking at right now, it's just not that clear. At least from price action, it just um I'm not I'm not finding any supports to say that it is really bullish price action because we got lower lows, we got lower highs. That is why it's not that too bullish. Obviously, if we're not going to have any bad news from the markets, from economics, then we going to go higher. But it's really hard to tell. Really hard to tell right now. Right, so Bitcoin trade, I'm going to stick with it and I'm going to update in our group and we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to stay with these levels. And, if we're going to break down, I'm going to trail this take profit but stop loss, I think 59,900 is really good stop loss for this trade. Not particularly too high, not particularly too low, so it's going to be in the somewhere in the middle of this really tight range, really tight for Bitcoin. It's really tight range considered. So we are in this epic. So I think there is the continuation from this model or breakdown from this model is going to be in the a matter of few minutes. So yeah, stick tuned to the channel. More updates to come, and I hope this was really helpful for you. And let me know what kind of content you want to see more. Maybe more altcoins, maybe more long-term perspectives, or just to trade. We're going to stick with this short-term time frame, and we're going to see how it goes. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Thank you.